Welcome to the restaurant pre-shift with your main man, Chef Brother Luck. I'm so excited you're joining me for another pre-shift. Today, we are going to be talking about setting the tone. I love to set the tone. Setting the tone it's almost like a challenge. I look at it as a challenge. Like when I walk into a shift and I can feel the energy, whether it's like high tension, it's frustration, it's kind of chill, it's excitement, whatever it is, I'm reading the room because I'm about to make it mine. Are you setting the tone within your own business, within your own team, within yourself? Are you setting the tone to ensure that your staff, yourself, are going to have that kind of shift? I love the chaos before it even starts. Because once I own the room and I own that it's my energy that we're feeding off, I'm in control of the chaos. It's going to feed to me, it's going to submit to me, it is mine. And that is the beauty about being a chef. We control chaos. We stand at the pass, we expo tickets, we run servers, we manage food. We got all these things going, but we are managing the chaos. That chaos is in submission. And I love that about being a chef. So when you're looking at your day and you're walking into your shift, I want you to start to assess the tone. What is it? How are you going to make it yours? How are you going to take it? Because your team's not going to follow your orders. They're going to follow your vibe. And that's everything. Like you have to have such a good vibe all the time. And sometimes it's assertive, sometimes it's strong, sometimes it's intense. But at the end of the day, keep it respectful. Always be respectful because your team is actually your first customer. You need to think of them that way. Now, this is about alignment because most of the problems we face in the restaurant don't happen on the line. They start before the doors open, right? The order didn't show up on time. There's no clear game plan. There's scheduling issues. Somebody couldn't get to work when they were supposed to. There was a call off. Somebody was sick. Things got broken. Walk-in went down. There's so many things that happen. There's so many variables in restaurants that we are constantly trying to strategize and come up with good game plans. So one of the things that we do is we have this term called mise en place. And mise en place means we need to have our mindset ready. We need to have our station ready. We need to anticipate the problems before they begin. You've got to solve before something happens. So we are in this mental state of readiness. We're in this physical state of readiness as we get ready to embark on this shift because we know things are going to go wrong. So we're strategizing. We're constantly thinking about what's going on and how do we tighten up before we step into the shift. Now, keep it simple. When you're giving your leadership and your direction and you're doing that for yourself or for your team, don't go all over the place. Like keep it simple. Like focus on what's important because if you go with everything and you start talking about all these random things, nothing's going to stick. When I was writing my book, my co-writer actually asked me this question. He said, "Brother, who do you want the book to be sold to?" And I was like, "I don't know. I want everybody to read it." And he said, "No, if you try to hit everybody and you try to make everybody happy, you're going to hit no one. But if you pick a specific target, you're most likely going to hit that target, if not somewhere in the vicinity, which makes it so specific that those people will buy your book and then other people will buy your book." And I thought that was really important about like communication. When we're giving communication, sometimes we need to just pick something so specific for that communication to ensure that it lands. That way, they're not getting too much information or overwhelmed. Have you ever sat at a table in a restaurant and the server comes up to you and they're like, "Welcome to our restaurant. We have this special. We have this special. We have this special. We also have this tasting." And they start reading all these promos and specials. And you're like, "And I still have to read the menu." Like, don't word vomit all of this stuff. Keep things simple. Build your culture one shift at a time. I think this is something really valuable, really important. This is your space to teach, to motivate, to reset, not to lecture, not to vent. Build your culture one shift at a time. The whole reason I opened a restaurant is because I wanted to create my own culture. I wanted my own space where I could create opportunities for people to think differently. And that's what I do. That's what I do at my restaurant. That's what I build. And the biggest piece is I show up like I mean it. I show up with intention. I show up with a strategy. I show up with a game plan. I don't go off the cuff. I think about these things. This is why I have these types of conversations in my office before I go to work. Is I need to walk in with a plan. I need to have my mise en place organized and ready. This is my prep list. Like this is me writing a prep list. It's the same thing with leadership. So be thinking about that because the pre-shift isn't for them. It's for you as well. It's a mirror of your communication. It's a mirror of your priorities. It's a mirror of what matters and what you're trying to accomplish. And that's what you're trying to get them to understand as well, because you have to do it together. If you want to go fast, go by yourself. You want to go far, take a team. That's what we're going to rely on. So remember that the kitchen doesn't need a hero. It needs a steady hand. It needs a vibe. It needs a leader who submits chaos, who controls chaos, who communicates through the chaos. Are you that person? Are you taking control of your day and saying, I'm feeling this energy and I'm going to make it mine? I don't care what it is right now. I am going to make it what's best for me, what's best for the people around me to create the culture that works. So when we give directions, we have intention. We have results. We have commitment. We have buy-in. We have excitement because there was a strategy that went into that day. We knew that we were going to seize the day. We were going to take the day and run with it. So I just want you to know, take that moment seriously. When you're preparing, take it seriously. When you feel it, take it seriously because they will take it seriously. They will feel your vibe. They will feel that, you're doing this with presence, not just talk. It's about your actions. It's not about your words. So show up with intention. Remember that your pre-shift is your opportunity to lead on purpose. Welcome to the pre-shift agenda.